Hi guys, how was everyone today? I want to share my close reading presentation with you, and I did mine over Twilight and New Moon, written by Stephenie Meyer. And my ultimate thesis is that Bella makes many sacrifices in order to be with Edward in the end, as this is her destiny. So the first point I want to make is that Bella sacrifices her personal safety. When she does this, Edward had left her in order to protect her because he is a vampire, his family is vampires, so she goes to a movie with her friend Jessica, and across the alley is some men, and they look kind of dangerous, so she starts thinking one of them looks familiar to her, so she's like, hey, I need to approach this guy because he's staring at me, and I want to know what his problem is. So she starts hearing in the back of her mind Edward telling her, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. You said that you wouldn't. You promised that you wouldn't do anything reckless. So when Bella discovers this, she realizes that if she does reckless things, that she's always going to be able to hear Edward in the back of her mind telling her not to. And she thinks that because she's hearing him, this is the only way that she can hold on to his memory, is by doing these reckless things. So she ends up going cliff diving and riding motorcycles really fast, and basically just trying to do anything that could cause her to get hurt or get killed even. So the second point I want to make here is that Bella sacrifices her family and friends in order to protect them and herself. So Edward and his family thinks that Bella is in danger. Her life is in danger because in an earlier part of the book, Edward kills another vampire named James, and his mate's name is Victoria. Well, they catch word that Victoria is going to kill Bella. She is thinking in the back of her mind, Victoria is, that I'm going to kill Bella because Edward killed James, mate for mate. And that's what it says in the book, New Moon. So what happens is that Bella leaves her family and friends because they fear that her life is in danger and they don't want to hurt anyone else in the process if she does get killed or does get hurt. So she leaves her family and friends. So the third point I want to make is that Bella sacrifices her human life for immortality. She decides that she wants to be a vampire just like Edward because she wants to be with him. She's destined to be with him. And she asked him in the book, why didn't you just let the venom spread when James bit me? Why didn't you just let the venom spread? So her idea of that is that they don't have to worry about her dying anymore. They don't have to worry about her growing old and him being young and beautiful and all that stuff. She's worried about growing old and dying and leaving him, and she doesn't want that. She wants to be with him forever and ever and ever, and she wants to be immortal like him. So she wants to sacrifice her life in order to be with him, which is her destiny. So the reason that this is a work of fantastic is because the idea of immortality and youth is unreal. The idea that the fantastic is immortality. Immortality isn't real. We know that. Eternal youth is unreal, which makes this work fantasy because it's not real. But the way Meyer writes this book is that she basically makes it seem like because the vampire world is separate from the actual world, or hidden, might I say, not separate. maybe vampires actually do exist. We just don't know it because they keep it such a secret. More or less, they feed on animal blood rather than human blood in order to keep their uh, population quiet and a secret. So, at the end of this now, I want to leave you with something that you should think about, and that is, has there ever been a time in your life where you have loved something so much that you would do absolutely anything for it or do anything to get it? And I'm a mom, so I would do absolutely anything in this world for my son, and I would even give up my life for him. Were those end results worth it? Would they be worth it? To me, giving up my life for my son most definitely would be worth it if he was able to live on. And that's what Bella does. She sacrifices all these things that leads up to her destiny, leads her to where she is supposed to be, and that is being a vampire with Edward.